Hey everyone, let's talk about something big happening in the Pi network. You know that 30-day wait new users have to go through? Well, it looks like that's about to become a thing of the past. Today we're diving into Track KYC, a brand new feature that's designed to get people into the ecosystem, well, a whole lot faster.
Yeah, if you're a new pioneer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That first month has always felt like a waiting game, right? You sign up, you're excited, you start mining, but you can't really do anything yet. So this new feature poses a really simple but powerful question. What if you could just skip that wait entirely?
So, why is this update such a big deal? To really get why everyone's talking about this, we kind of have to rewind and take a quick look at how things used to work. It sets the stage for just how big of a change this is.
Okay, so the old rule was pretty straightforward. After you signed up, you had to check in and complete 30 daily mining sessions. Basically, you were on the bench for a full month before you could even apply for your KYC verification. That meant a month-long delay before your wallet was active and you could actually use the network for anything.
But like I said, that system is now officially in the rearview mirror. Pi has introduced a completely new way to get on board, and it changes the game right from day one.
They're calling it Track KYC, and here's where it gets really interesting. It's all powered by AI. The whole point is to slash that waiting period and get new verified users onto the mainnet almost right away.
And, when you put them side by side, the difference is just night and day. Instead of being stuck waiting a month, new users now have a shot at applying for verification almost immediately. It's a huge shift from being blocked by time to being given early access.
Okay, so this all sounds great, but how does this express lane actually work? Let's get into the nuts and bolts of it, because there are some important details to know.
For a new user, the whole process is just way simpler now. If you're eligible for the Fast Track, the option just pops up in your Pi wallet. You go through the ID verification, and if you're approved, boom, your mainnet wallet is activated. Just like that, you're in.
Now this is a super important point, so listen up. Track KYC gets your wallet activated. That means you can start using Pi apps, you can participate in local commerce, you can get a feel for the ecosystem. But, and this is a big but, it does not migrate the Pi you've mined. To do that, you still need to complete the standard process after your first 30 mining sessions.
So you might be thinking, okay, faster is great, but does it mean less secure? Well, not necessarily. The project's documentation actually points out that because this new process is automated by AI, its standards for approval might actually be even more strict. So this is really about speeding up access for clear-cut cases, not about cutting corners on security.
You know, this isn't just a win for individual users. Speeding up the onboarding process like this creates these massive ripple effects that could benefit the entire Pi ecosystem in some pretty profound ways.
So why does this matter for everyone, even longtime pioneers? Well, think of it like a domino effect. When you have a bigger pool of verified users joining faster, you attract more developers. More developers means more and better apps, which get adopted faster. More active wallets improve liquidity, and the whole system just becomes stronger and more trustworthy. It's a virtuous cycle. And when you step back, this update just fits perfectly with Pi's core vision, doesn't it? The whole goal has always been to build a digital currency that's super accessible, but, and this is key, one that's built on a foundation of real verified human beings. Track KYC just cranks up the speed on the accessible part without sacrificing the secure part.
So what's the potential impact of all this in real numbers? Well, the team actually ran a simulation to project what could happen, and the numbers are, well, they're pretty eye-popping. Let's take a look.
Get this! The simulation suggests that within just 90 days of this new system being fully rolled out, the total number of KYC verified users could jump to over 20 million. That's not just growth, that's an explosion.
And if you look at the weekly breakdown from that simulation, you can see this powerful wave of adoption building. After a short ramp-up period, the number of newly verified users each week climbs into the hundreds of thousands. That's the kind of sustained, powerful growth that can really change the scale of a network.
This massive user growth could also have a huge economic impact. The analysis estimates that this surge in new active users could create enough demand to bring as much as 100 million Pi back into the ecosystem from outside exchanges. That's a serious boost to the network's internal economy.
Okay, it's really important to pause here and be clear. This is a simulation. It's a very exciting projection, but it's not a crystal ball. Real-world results could be different. Think of this as one possible exciting future, not a guarantee.
So this really brings us to the final and honestly the most exciting question of all. Fast Track KYC isn't just a feature update, it's an accelerator pedal for the whole community. By bringing more real, verified people into the ecosystem at a speed we've never seen before, it sets the stage for a whole new wave of innovation. The real question is, with all these new builders and users, what's the community going to build next?